the 2K Pro M road to the finals action. And there's 100,000
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight's broadcast will feature Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Al Jefferson played for several teams in his NBA career, but no matter what uniform he has on, he is a load, a real handful, Kenny.
Well, he can shoot the mid-range, Ernie, and that's probably his biggest asset. And, then he could take you down on the block. That's probably one of his bread-and-butter moves. I like his jump hook, though, because when he goes to that, it creates space in the lane and allows guys to offensive rebound as well.
My nickname for him is Baby Fundamentals.
We're in a place in downtown Miami, Florida, right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today for the Miami Heat, they coming off a loss to Toronto. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Johnson is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Monroe. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And also get credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Walker against Wright. Down low. Dang passes to Wright. Walker with some nice deep.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jefferson, a screen on Dang. Kidd-Gilchrist against Wade. Kidd-Gilchrist, no luck. So it's Miami now getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And no excuse there for missing. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Johnson sets the screen for Walker, and he hits it to tie the game up. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Screen by Jefferson.
That bullshit.
Right against Walker. The three. The rebound by McRoberts. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Wright missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Here's Monroe. The shot will not go. And Miami the other way now. In the corner, right with it. Fires the three. And the shot is good. Wright's got his third basket of the night.
Tightly on the perimeter.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wright. For the finish, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
Hey, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that one's good. Wade's got his first basket of the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Wright with it. He's got 9. To the inside. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. And Wright kicks to Bosch. Baseline jumper. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats. For the Heat.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
And thanks for that story, Doris. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Miami leading by 9. He kicks the Bosch. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Walker with it. Now Wright defending. Screen by Monroe. Jefferson a screen on Wright. Off the pick. Rebound by the Heat.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. 5 for 8.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Jefferson. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. Up top right, guarded by Walker. Wade against Monroe. That's good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Monroe. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Here's Jefferson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Hornets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Winslow's checked in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. The Hornets also changing it up. Kaminsky comes in for Johnson. And it's Nick Calathes in for Monroe.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
The Heat leading by 12. Right outside.
I know this shit.
And the Heat, another 3.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Kid Gilchrist has got his second bucket of the game to go. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Right for 3, and the Heat another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Kaminsky, the pass to Jefferson. Kicks to Calathes. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Goran Dragic. The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Kaminsky following the basket by Freak. Kaminsky dishes to Walker. It's tipped. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. That's good. Wright's got 24.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
To the middle. They need this. And it's sent back by Bosch. Right against Allen. Puts up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
And right, here we go. Excellent D there from Allen.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
No luck, and it's Miami the other way.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Walker penetrating. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound, and the basket by Kaminsky.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Give it up for your Heat. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like playing street.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure. New group in for the Heat. Luol Deng is checked in for Bosch. Winslow comes in for Green. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Wright in for Goran Dragic. And then for Charlotte, Jefferson's checked in for Allen. Kaminsky comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And Walker subbed in for Nick Calathes. Wright, he's in at the point. Deng out there with Winslow. Then it's Thornton. And it's McRoberts in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Freak third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
A three ball. But they'll get another chance. And here's Thornton outside. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now Monroe kicks to Kaminsky. Screen by Jefferson. Miami grabs the miss. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Three-pointer right, and that one's good. Wright's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Monroe, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Hornets trail by 20. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors did some really solid work on the floor. He ended with 41 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in field goal percentage, first in lowest turnovers a game. And they also were the #1 fast break team in the NBA. They played what we call racehorse basketball, full throttle, fast all the time.
And looking at their field goal percentage, really, it was something to behold. A team that didn't settle, worked for high-quality shots, a significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
Pass to Winslow from downtown, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Kaminsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Jefferson. He has 12 points and 1 assist.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Here's the screen. And that one's good. Right.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Right against Walker. Screen by Jefferson. Monroe wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists here tonight.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out. And when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances.
Puts up a 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
The dish to Wright. Winslow wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Yeah, no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Walker against Wright. Kaminsky sets the pick for Walker. Pass to Kaminsky. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Thornton. The Heat leading by 23 from 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wright's got 51.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
So as we conclude,
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Kemba Walker is out there with Monroe. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Johnson.